What's going on, y'all? So, apparently, Disney owns another entity now. First, they owned the Muppets, and then Power Rangers. Then Power Rangers went back to Saban, and then now they own Marvel, and they own Star Wars. Well, not just Star Wars; they own the whole Lucasfilm Limited company. So that entitles Industrial Light and Magic. They do the visual effects for movies and stuff. Skywalker Sound, they do sounds for movies, and Lucasfilm, the actual production company, that one that produces Red Tail, Star Wars, and Indiana Jones, and Howard Duck. So I'm making this blog to say, I'm a big Star Wars fan. Currently I'm reading the book Paradise Snare. Um, and I read the graphic novels, Star Wars Legacy and Star Wars Empire. But, a lot of y'all were complaining. Remember when back in '09 when Disney bought Marvel, everybody was like, man, fuck Disney, they always doing this. They won't do nothing. But they come to think about it, what did Disney change? If anything, they actually enhanced it. Look at Avengers, a billion worldwide. That's amazing. Also, if you think about Disney, you think about girls, because a lot of girls like to dress up the princesses and Tinkerbell and That's So Raven, Hannah Montana, the whole nine. But Disney probably looked at their charts and said, we don't have any boys. That's why they got the Disney XD. Remember, it used to be Toon Disney, but they wanted to focus more on males. So they have Disney XD now. They bought Marvel. And they said, we need something else. We need something else that's popular among boys. What do boys love? They love action. And what is action right now? Clone Wars. And what is pretty popular among kids? Lightsabers. So they said, wait, I have an idea. Star Wars. So here we are today. And that's why I'm blogging about it. We might as well see Star Wars in the Kingdom Hearts games. I mean, hell, I didn't want Marvel characters in the Kingdom Hearts games. But, Sora pairing up with Luke Skywalker, that's a done deal, Hey. So does that mean that Princess Leia is a Disney princess now? Yeah, and remember how we were talking crap about the Muppets too? Man, they don't do enough for the Muppets, man. Screw Disney. I hope they burn in hell. What happened last year? The Muppets movie came out, and now they got a sequel coming out next year. So, this isn't the first time Disney has been, entitled to Star Wars. Remember, a couple months ago, I was in Disneyland, and they had the Star Wars Star Tours ride. And I was like, oh, okay. And for years, even before I went to Disneyland, I've been to Disneyland before, but they always have these little toys, where the little Star Wars mashups with the Disney characters, like, Mickey dressed as Luke Skywalker or Donald as Darth Vader, the whole nine. But as fans, we gotta calm down sometimes. We all taking it, too much. We take a lot of heat from a lot of purists and stuff. So just relax. Let's see what Disney's gonna do. They did a good job with the Muppets and Marvel. Not so good job with Power Rangers, which is why Saban brought it back. But yeah. Let's just see how it plays out. So let me hear y'all thoughts below. If you're a Star Wars fan like I am, are you a huge Star Wars fan, or what franchise do you think Disney's gonna buy next? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you post a video response, comment, subscribe, like the video, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. You already know you can. And like George Lucas said, he trusted Disney, just like Jim Henson was gonna trust Disney when he bought his company, when Disney wanted to buy his company. So yeah, it's in Disney's hands now, or better yet, it's in Mickey's hands now.